So I was out of town when the new season dropped, and apparently I missed a really solid PvE roll on a brand new world drop, a Strand auto rifle by the name of Old Sterling. But luckily I've had a few of these drop organically, one of which was an absolute banger for PvP that works very well with my existing Strand build on my Warlock. I took it for a spin, and 200 kills later, I am now a believer. This is one of the smoothest feeling legendary auto rifles I've ever used in PvP. Dueling is a literal cakewalk, and you may even see me drop an emote or two in the gameplay on some Immortal Adept spammers in quick play. It's not malicious, it's just a tip of my hat. After putting them down, a polite reminder that even the easiest gun in the game wasn't enough to put the Old Sterling in its place. So let's take a minute to unpack what it is exactly that makes the Old Sterling so good, and what you should be keeping an eye out for when they drop for you. First, the basics. The Old Sterling is a Strand auto rifle, so it has access to all the Strand interactions, like the chance to spawn a threadling on final blows, severing and unraveling, and creating and detonating tangles. That alone makes it valuable to many Strand users. But beyond that, it's an adaptive frame auto rifle, meaning it has a 0.8 second optimal TTK with room for a body shot in there. That's faster than a 140 hand cannon by 7/10 of a second. Since it's Strand, it goes in the kinetic slot, so you can run most fusions with it, or any of the stellar energy snipers in the game like Beloved or the Adept Uzume, etc. But since it has some pretty good reach on it anyways, you might actually get off better by using something like a Matador. Now, since I know most people don't make it to the end of the videos, I want to make sure that I hit this early in the video. The Old Sterling has the field-tested origin trait. If you're not familiar with it, think of it sort of like a hybrid baby version of Killing Wind. As you acquire stacks, you'll get an increasing buff to range, handling, stability, and reload speed. Only here's the kicker. That buff does not go away until you die. It's not on a timer. So as you're using the weapon, it's gradually getting stat bonuses to literally the best stat categories on primary weapons: range, stability, handling, reload. Now you're going to get one stack on your first kill, a second stack on your third kill, and a third stack on your sixth kill. Now you can keep this going all the way up to 5 stacks, and your gun is going to be an absolute monster. Now if you know me, then you know I'm a huge sucker for snowballing builds, and this weapon fits that role so well. The Old Sterling has a lot going for it at base too, including base stats that are right in line with the other premier auto rifles in its family, like the Gnawing Hunger and the Scathelock. Gnawing Hunger does start off with slightly more range, but field tested quickly takes the Sterling up to match it and potentially way beyond it. The zoom value is 16, making it easy to duel enemies who get in too close to you as well. Now let's talk perks. The Old Sterling has some juiced perks for sure, including in the first column, Slideways, Surplus, and Discord. You've also got Hipfire Grip, Perfect Float, and Rewind rounds. The first 3 though are the ones that I'd recommend most for PvP. Slideways grants plus 20 stability and handling while also reloading a portion of the mag. It's very good for aggressive players who slide into engagements and lanes. Your target will be dead long before that 3-second timer on Slideways is up. Surplus is my personal favorite here. No sliding, no timer. I've almost always got 2 things cooled down, meaning I have a permanent plus 15 to stability, 25 reload speed, and plus 25 handling. Those are massive buffs, and if everything is cooled down, then it's 25 stability and 50 to both reload and handling. Absolutely juiced perk, and it always will be. Then you've got Discord, which I think has some really fun applications, which I'll touch on a little bit more later. Challenge the lane with like your sniper rifle, get a pick, now swap to the auto rifle and ADS faster with a better accuracy cone and plus 30 to your airborne effectiveness. I mean, the ceiling here is pretty high for people who like to hunt for flashy clips. For PvE though, I think Rewind rounds is probably your best bet. Now in the second column, we've got Adagio, which is certainly not bad on adaptive autos, but it's a little niche. Then there's Focused Fury, Demolitionist, Hatchling, Frenzy, and Harmony. Now there's a great perk combo in there of Discord and Harmony. That could lead to some really fun clips, and I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for that combo. Otherwise, Hatchling and Demolitionist are the best options here, I think. My full build here in the gameplay revolves around Threadlings, so my role has Demolitionist to keep my grenade energy topped off so I can throw more Threadling grenades. It works out very, very well. Now, I hope that the gameplay speaks well for itself here. I had an absolute riot running this auto rifle in PvP, and I'm no stranger to this family of autos. I've gotten down with Scathelock and Gnawing Hunger, and even the Crucible auto rifle from several seasons ago called the Sorrow's Verse, and that one has trash-based stability. But the ceiling for the old Sterling feels just so high. The more you slay, the better it feels, the better it duels. I have a feeling I'm going to be using this a lot more in PvP this season, so it is my genuine recommendation that you keep an eye out for these to drop. You can't focus them, so if you get a good roll, then count yourself lucky. Now, if I may I make a small request of you? If you enjoy my content and you like hanging out here, would you consider dropping a view on the video I posted yesterday on the new upcoming game called Immortals of Avium? It's not Destiny, so it performs terribly on my channel, but I'd love to work with more gaming companies out there, and having dedicated videos of new games perform well is a great bargaining tool for me. It helps me to get invited to reveal events and things like that. So it would be a huge help to me if some folks helped boost the performance of that video. Maybe you'll learn something new about the game in the process. It's definitely pretty. Unreal Engine 5.1 carries a lot of weight in that game, and I'll also be posting my actual opinion of the game in another follow-up video as well. Yesterday's video was all informative about what the game is. So yeah, I'll definitely drop my personal thoughts on it in a follow-up vid. Thanks so much everyone for your continued support on my channel. It really does mean the world to me. Be warm and well fed, my friends. Have a wonderful summer, and I hope to catch you in the Crucible. Bye-bye.